Hola a todos. Today we're going to look at verbs with changes in the first person and also conexiones culturales que querer estudiar. But first I want to introduce activity number 5. If you happen to be watching this from a class that's not mine, you can disregard this and just fast forward past if you like. This is our last activity, Conocer el Museo del Prado, Virtual Study Abroad. Esta es una fotografía del Museo Nacional del Prado. Se encuentra en Madrid, España. In this activity, you'll learn about the Prado Museum. You'll also visit the museum website to visit its online collection, then select a painting and write a brief report about it and the artist that painted it. So paso uno is to do this reading, and you'll set this up on a Word document according to the instructions there and upload it on Canvas. Read this reading, and then you'll answer these questions in English. Paso dos, visit the below website to view the online collection of the Prado Museum. Choose a work of art that you like, download the image and insert it into the document. Write a description of the work of art, including the title and the name of the artist who created it. Also explain why you like the work. So I'm just looking for 6 to 8 sentences in Spanish. Your own work, make sure it's fine to consult a dictionary, but make sure that you don't use an online translator. And let's take a quick look at the museum website. And I have some instructions below, but you know what, the interface is always changing, so it always looks a little bit different. Español. Okay, so you'll click on Colección to look at the works. And I usually just start here. Obras maestras significa masterpieces. So these are some of the most popular and most famous paintings. And this one's my favorite, Las Meninas for Diego Velázquez. A propósito, by the way, if you exit the language building and head towards the GAB, walking on the sidewalk, look to your left about halfway there, and then you'll see a statue of Diego Velázquez on horseback, which happens to have been donated to UNT at some point and is right there to take a look at. You can look at this in great detail using there we go. Okay, so with this you can navigate around the paint. It's moving a little bit slow right now. Okay, you can see it's still working on it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so with this you can navigate and then you can zoom in and out. This is I was moving my cursor over him, but that's a self-portrait of Velázquez. Bueno, here's this information about the painting, about the artist, which you can use in your piece if you'd like, in your essay. Okay, so anyway, that's activity number 5, and it is due on April 30th. Okay, vamos a discutir primero el trabajo. Hay 3 preguntas. Now you're going to complete these on the activity worksheet, so you can pause this and move on when you're ready, as soon as you've completed that. I'm going to give some examples. ¿Trabajas dónde? ¿Por cuántas horas trabajas cada semana? Bueno, yo trabajo en la Universidad del Norte de Texas. Generalmente trabajo 40 horas cada semana, depende, a veces más. ¿Piensas trabajar este verano? ¿Porque sí o porque no? Sí, pienso trabajar este verano porque voy a enseñar 2 cursos en línea. Bueno, ¿cuál es tu especialidad? No tengo especialidad en este momento. Especialidad significa major, pero mi especialidad was español. ¿Qué tipo de trabajo quieres después de graduarte? And this is what you'll talk about, where you'll talk about what kind of work you want after you graduate. Pues después de, and in the response, by the way, it'll be después de graduarme. Then you'll change that te to me. Después de graduarme, quiero trabajar como, bueno, artista o lo que sea, como profesor, así. Okay, so you can pause here and continue when you're ready to go. Okay, we're going to talk about verbs with changes in the first person. En el libro de texto, página 162, page 162. Ok, dice, Vanessa habla de su profesión. Después de mirar el video, lee el párrafo, este párrafo, y observa las formas de los verbos. Ok, primero el video, después vamos a contestar estas dos preguntas.
Yo soy fotógrafa y trabajo para esta revista. Me gusta mucho mi trabajo. Siempre llego a la oficina a las 8 y pongo todo en orden. Durante el día conduzco a diferentes lugares y veo a personas interesantes. Además tengo suerte porque salgo de viaje con frecuencia. Traigo la cámara si la quieren ver.
Bueno, look at the paragraph and find the first person yo form of the following verbs. Because we're looking for those. Conducir, poner, ver, salir, traer. Do you notice a pattern in any of the yo forms of the verbs? What is it? 3 of them end in go. Pongo, traigo, salgo. Okay, these verbs are all regular. And with the regular verbs, I always recommend to my students to make flashcards so they can drill them. Okay, you can put the infinitive on one side and then all the verb forms, such as you see here, on the other side, and also what it means to do or to make in this case. Okay, and that way I also recommend to practice them aloud in voz alta. So I would be looking at my flashcard, hago, haces, hace, hacemos, hacen, I can flip it over and check. It's also good to practice for short increments throughout the day. You can pick them up and put them down for 5-10 minutes a few times throughout the day. Okay, these all have changes in the first person, and then after that they're regular. So poner, yo pongo, tú pones, usted pone, nosotros ponemos, ustedes ponen. Salir, yo salgo, tú sales, usted sale, nosotros salimos y ustedes salen. Conducir, conduzco, conduces, conduce, conducimos, conducen. So follow that pattern. Por ejemplo, doy muchos regalos en la Navidad. Estoy nervioso porque salgo con Gloria este fin de semana. These verbs all have irregular yo forms, but then they're irregular in the rest of the forms as well. So yeah, again, flashcards are really effective to just memorize these because the regular verbs, they're going to take a bit of memorization. Let's do some core repetitions. Primero yo, luego tú. Decir, digo, dices, dice, decimos, dicen, venir, vengo, vienes, viene, venimos, vienen, seguir, sigo, sigues, sigue, seguimos, siguen, oír, oigo, oyes, oye, oímos, oyen. Fíjense, this is a diphthong. It's 2 vowels that form one sound. Okay, so here we have oigo. Here we have 2 separate syllables, okay, because of this accent mark. So that's important to get 2 different sounds here. Oímos. Oigo, oímos. Okay, it looks like that is it for that section. So let's go to the textbook and look at some activities. Oh, a propósito, I did want to point this out. There are some idioms here that I didn't include in my presentation that we use with hacer. Okay, so those would need to be memorized. Bueno, ejercicio 525, página 163, 163. Un día ocupado. Completa el párrafo usando los verbos de la lista en la primera persona singular, es decir, yo. Now remember, these are all going to be irregular. Okay, they all have irregular yo forms. So you can pause the video here, complete this work, and then move on when you're ready. Luego vamos a la página 164, page 164, actividad 519. No es cierto. Un momentito. $5.26. ¿Qué hace Rocío? Ok, Rocío es agente de viajes, trabaja con un compañero para describir la rutina de Rocío. Incluyen todos los detalles posibles y usan verbos que conocen y los siguientes verbos. Okay, so we're going to use these verbs, possibly some other ones. Okay, you're obviously going to just write this out yourself. We're not going to work with a partner for this one. Okay, and that's going to be completed right there. I'm going to give some examples. Okay, now we're going to have to talk about what time it is. So let's review that real quick. Okay, so this is 8 o'clock in the morning. To say at what time she does something, we're going to say a las, and then the hour. Okay, that's going to be for plural, anything that's not 1 o'clock. Let's say it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That would be singular. So a la una, we use the singular definite article. Okay, for all the rest of them, a las dos, a las tres, a las cuatro, etc., etc. Okay. ¿Qué hace Rocío a las 8 de la mañana? So the answer, a las 8 de la mañana, llega a la oficina y pone el suéter en la silla. Es decir, llega a la oficina y pone el suéter en la silla. Okay, so that was using the verb poner. Okay, I did also use the verb llegar, to arrive. So as I mentioned, it's going to be fine to put in some other verbs to be able to talk about what she's doing. Let's do one more with time. A las 12:15. Now this is 12:15. Okay, we can also say that a las 12:15. ¿Qué hace Rocío a las 12:15? A las 12:15 dice adiós y sale de la oficina. Okay, that was using the verb salir. And also decir. Okay, we're going to go. So you can pause the video here, complete that. And then we're going to go to our last section, Conexiones Culturales, las carreras. Página 161, 161. En el e-text es conexiones, las profesiones y la economía, qué carrera estudiar. Actually, let me back that up. What you want to click on to what I just got is Conexiones de la Economía, and then this is the reading, which we'll also take a look at. But this is the question, okay? So this is what you're going to complete on the worksheet, Piensa en el tema. Dice, ¿cuáles son las carreras más populares en tu universidad? ¿Por qué son populares? Carrera significa, pues es otra palabra para especialidad, major, okay? Carrera, especialidad, a veces especialización, tiene diferentes nombres. Okay, so you're going to mention some of the popular majors. Por ejemplo, historia, no sé, medicina, geología, diferentes ejemplos. And remember, you're going to see the list of different professions. Momentito. Okay, I had to pause there to look up a page number where, materias académicas, this is to say the academic topics, are listed on page 52 in the textbook, and I think that's what they're looking here. Let's take a quick look at the reading. Carrera, bueno, tiene tres significados, three different meanings. It means a race, for one thing. It means a profession, and it also means a degree. Okay, so the context we're looking here is the degree, although they're also listing professions here. Okay, so do this reading first, and then back it up, and you can answer this question. Okay, but what we're asking is which are the degrees that are most popular at UNT and why? Okay. Okay, es todo para hoy. Gracias y adiós.